Have you ever met someone who just saw the world differently? Not just in a quirky, I like pineapple on my pizza kind of way, but in a way that fundamentally reshaped your own understanding of everything? I have. Her name was Elara, and she was my different friend, my beautiful friend. We met in a community art class. I was there trying to perfect my watercolor techniques, meticulously blending colors to capture a sunset just right. Elara, on the other hand, was painting with her fingers, using colors that seemed to clash, creating shapes that didn't exist in the real world. Her canvas was a chaotic, vibrant explosion. My first thought, she has no idea what she's doing. I was so wrong. I remember approaching her, probably with a smug look on my face, ready to offer some helpful advice. Interesting technique, I said. She looked up, her eyes sparkling, not with confusion, but with pure joy. Isn't it? She replied. I'm not painting the sunset. I'm painting how the sunset feels. It feels like a symphony of loud, happy noise in my chest. That one sentence completely floored me. How the sunset feels. I had spent years trying to copy the world, while Elara was busy translating it. Her difference wasn't a lack of skill. It was a completely different language of perception. I started spending more time with her. Our friendship was a puzzle to our other friends. I was a planner, the list maker, the one who always had a 5-year plan. Elara was. Elara, she'd forget her keys but remember the exact pattern of light filtering through the leaves on a specific Tuesday. She couldn't tell you the plot of a movie we just watched, but she could describe the emotional arc of the background music note for note. People would call her spacey or a bit odd. They'd whisper when she'd stop mid-sentence to watch a butterfly, completely lost in the moment. At first, I felt a strange need to apologize for her, to explain her. Oh, that's just Elara, I'd say with an awkward laugh. But the more I was with her, the more I realized I wasn't explaining her. I was defending a world that was too rigid to appreciate her. She showed me things I never would have noticed. She taught me to listen to the silence between the notes of a song, to find beauty in the cracked pavement where a tiny weed was defiantly growing, to appreciate the taste of a simple glass of water as if it were the most precious nectar. There was this one time we went hiking. I had the map, the compass, the pre-planned route. Halfway up the trail, Elara veered off into the woods. Elara, where are you going? The path is this way, I called out, frustrated. She just beckoned me to follow. Annoyed but curious, I did. She led me through a thicket of ferns to a tiny, hidden waterfall I'd never seen before, even though I'd hiked that trail a dozen times. The sunlight hit the water, creating a cascade of tiny rainbows. It was breathtaking. The map only shows you the way everyone else goes, she said softly. It doesn't show you the magic. That was a turning point for me. I stopped trying to fit Elara into my world and started exploring hers. It was a world where logic took a backseat to feeling, where schedules were less important than serendipity, and where the most valuable treasures weren't things you could hold, but moments you could experience. Her mind worked in ways that neurotypical people might find challenging. Her focus would drift. She struggled with social cues that seemed obvious to me, and her apartment was a testament to organized chaos. But within that difference was a superpower. Her unique way of processing the world allowed her to see connections and beauty that were invisible to the rest of us. She was a living, breathing work of art, a poem written in a language I was only just beginning to learn. Our friendship taught me that normal is just a setting on a washing machine. It's not a standard for human beings. The things that make someone different are often the very things that make them magnificent. Her struggles were real, and I don't want to romanticize them. Living in a world that isn't built for your brain is hard, but her perspective, her resilience, her unyielding ability to find joy in the smallest details, that was her beauty. She taught me that true friendship isn't about finding someone just like you. It's about finding someone who introduces you to a new part of yourself. It's about having the courage to step off the marked trail and follow them into the woods, just to see what magic you might find. She was different from anyone I had ever known, and that's exactly what made her the most beautiful friend I could have ever asked for. So, look around you. Who is your Elara? Who is that person who challenges your perspective, who lives by a different rhythm? Don't try to change them. Don't try to explain them. Just listen, watch, learn. Let their different world wash over you. You might just find that their different is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. If you've ever had a friend who changed the way you see the world, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Let's celebrate the beautiful differences that make our lives so much richer. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.